Kendrick is a quiet little town. It has a nice little park and playground that on this day is empty. On a typical day, you won't see that many people out on the street because Kendrick is, in fact, a small town. It would, however, be premature to call Kendrick a ghost town.
Yeah. It sure would, and I wish they would quit saying that. And you know how many people I've had come in and say, well, we thought this was a ghost town. We saw that. I think it's because we lost our post office. Do you think? That's the only reason I can think of, because we're definitely not a ghost town.
Dorothy Stewart works in the B&B store in Kendrick. It's the only business in town, really, and it's become more than a store. It almost looks like a Kendrick museum.
We have one of the first diplomas. Our school was opened in 1926 at the high school, because they went to country, out in the country, and somebody brought in a diploma in the first year. Look how young the principal is. I think she just graduated from high school.
Old school pictures grace the walls next to the groceries, and when the drugstore closed, the display cases wound up here in the B&B to hold trophies from the Kendrick School, which is also closed.
Hi, how you doing today?
But the B&B is hopping today. There are people in town for the Kendrick Reunion, an annual event that brings folks back home. And there are the usual coffee drinkers. Some people stop by to show off the new baby. And if you want a sandwich, Susan COCKRUM, the store owner, will make you one.
She cooks the stuff and I heat it up. But
now we make our own chili, we make our own barbecue. Like today we have chicken salad, different things. And so
yeah, Susan's really a good cook.
Susan and her husband Jeff bought the B&B from Dorothy when it looked like the store might have to close. It's not easy running a grocery store here. Kendrick is so far off the beaten path, grocery suppliers don't stop here.
We go to the city and we purchase from there, and we try not to mark up very high because, we don't want to be a convenience store. We want it to be a little family grocery store, so we don't make much. We don't make much off the groceries, but we want it here. We want them to have that opportunity not to have to drive 10 miles to a town to buy groceries.
Susan admits she bought the B&B out of love for the old store, and Dorothy stays here because, well, Dorothy knows everything about Kendrick and who would answer all those questions. So when you visit, you can buy your groceries and even your fishing supplies, get a cup of coffee and a great sandwich. Learn all about this once bustling boom town. But you will not be visiting a ghost town.